Yeah, babe, thank you. Cause you know, I'm a pretty girl. At the end of the day, this shit don't stop just cause you get a little older, baby. If you fine, you fine. Okay?
Pretty than a motherfucker, hoes be looking okay. She think that she's fucking with me, is this bitch okay? He say he ain't fucking around, I look at him like okay. I used to be down bad, but now a bitch okay.
What's up? It's your girl, Killer K, and I'm back with another video. And as y'all can see, I'm coming over here with my scarf on because I'm letting my hair lay down. And I'm about to do my makeup, and we just really gonna get into a couple of things. Just have a little quick little girl chat. You know, tap in with you tap in with me as I get cute and get ready to go to work. So, yeah, stay tuned. First things first, moisturize those lips as we finna get ready to talk some shit. Let that be the primer. Let that be the base. My face is completely washed already. I just got to do a quick little touch up here and there. It's been so long since I did makeup, like actually tried to do my makeup. So I'm really just coming over here to talk to y'all because I miss y'all. And I just really wanted to get y'all insight on a couple of things that I've been feeling lately. So this is my last round of the strip club, y'all. I swear to God, on my kids, on my soul. After September 4th, I will no longer be a dancer. And it might be before then. But at the same time, I'm going to make this shit shake until, you know, things shake out the way they need to. So I'm about to get ready to go to work. I got a couple of things that I need to take care of. Got a couple of bills that I need to pay. So although I don't want to go to the strip club, tonight we going. And I might take y'all on that journey later on, maybe in another video. But right now I'm just about to do my makeup. And we're going to talk about the art of bouncing back. Bad bitches always bounce back, okay? I don't care what they told you. I don't care what nobody tried to make you believe. Pretty girls always win. Pretty girls always prevail. And I'm just going to show y'all what I do as far as makeup goes. Like, I'm not going to do no foundation. I think no foundation is the way to go. Like, wearing makeup really does damage your skin. So the least amount of foundation I can use is better for me. Like, I will always choose using a concealer versus foundation. So right now I'm using the LA Pro Conceal. This is like to get rid of the dark spots and color correct things. So I'm going to color correct these bags under my eyes, because we don't need those bags bouncing back at all, okay? At all. In this journey of life, one thing that I have learned while taking setbacks and taking losses and having down spells and being in ruts is pretty girls always bounce back, okay? I don't care what nobody tells you. I know specifically for me, anytime that I've had a setback, I've always had a major comeback. Anytime I've taken a loss, I've gained something better. Anytime where I thought it was the end of the world and nothing was working out for me, baby, I have always bounced back, okay? So just keep that in mind when you're feeling down and out. Always remember that you can always bounce back. As long as you got the face card, as long as the spirit is pretty, face is pretty, body is tea, mind is right, head is good, you're going to be okay. Period. Being a dancer, being a stripper, being an exotic entertainer, whatever you want to call it, us girls go through so many things mentally that people don't really actually understand. We've already had things to happen to us in our past, but in present day, we are thinking about so many things at one time and how we gonna survive and how we gonna live and how we gonna get this bread, how we gonna get this money by tomorrow. Like, we go through a lot of mental gymnastics, and sometimes it won't even look like it on the outside because we've internalized it all. But at the end of the day, it takes a bad bitch to boss up the way we do. Like, can you just imagine putting on 6 to 7 inch heels every single night, walking around a club for hours on end, hoping that somebody give you money? Knowing your looks are a T, knowing you look good, but still there's a possibility of facing rejection. Do you know what that does to a person psychologically, mentally? Like, do you know? Spiritually, for that matter? Like, it's very, very, very depressing. But when you know that you got an end game and when you know that you got goals that you're trying to handle, you put all of that depressing shit on the back burner and you lock it away in the room of your mind and you come back to it later. But when it's time to get some money, we got to put all that on the back burner. You can walk in the club with $0 and literally come out on top. So don't ever feel like just because things are not working out that shit can't change in your favor. And I'm using my fingers because I don't have my sponge, and even if I did, my fingers apply so much more better than the actual brush does or actual sponge does. So yeah, don't kill me, okay? One of my favorite songs is Love Yours by J. Cole. He's one of my favorite artists, and he has a line that says, "It's beauty in the struggle, nigga." Like, it really is beauty in the struggle. Although you don't want to stay in the struggle for too long because then it just gets very much pathetic. It's still beauty in the art of starting over and getting back up, falling down and getting back up. coming back up, getting back on top after you've been the underdog for so long, getting back on top when people counted you out. It's always going to be beauty in the struggle. And in those struggles, you are forced to bounce back. You are forced to get up out of. You have no choice. That determines like who you really are. When you stuck in a rut or when you taking a loss, it says a lot about you by how you get back up, how you handle yourself as you're coming back up, how you carry yourself as you're working your way and digging your way out of a hole. It says a lot by how you handle that beast. It says a lot on how you stand on business about yourself. So don't ever be ashamed of the struggle. Don't ever be upset and depressed about the struggle. Just know that there's always something in a better version coming. Okay, and I'm just going to put a little concealer on top of that color corrector because, yeah, that was just looking too orange around the face and around the eyes. And I really don't even have no method on how I do my makeup. I feel like as a girl, as a female, as a woman, you're supposed to know how to do your makeup based off of your facial structure. You're supposed to use the right shades for you. Don't be just watching videos and then getting completely wrong shades. And also take what other makeup artists do or people who know how to do their makeup, take it and tailor it to you. You don't have to do everything that a makeup artist does. You just have to implement the same tricks and, you know, different ways to make yourself look good specifically for you. So if that makes sense, that makes sense. But yeah, those struggles force you to boss up. Those struggles force you to figure out how you can overcome your bullshit that you're in. It's something about a pretty positive girl. Like no matter what a girl might be going through on the inside, she's still positive and she's still radiating that on the outside and she's spreading light and positivity to other people. That's how you know that you're still going to be okay. When you're able to be having the worst time of your life and you're still able to shine your light and give love and spread joy and positivity to others, that's how you're going to know that you're really that one. You're really the one destined for greatness. Because it's so easy to sit around and wallow in your sorrows, be mad at the world, be upset, be a nasty, bitter, angry person, be rude and nasty to others. But at the same time, when you know that God is on the way, you don't even have to worry about it. You just you sit back and sit pretty, waiting on your blessings to come, waiting on your money to come, waiting on your bag to come, waiting on that man to come, waiting on that woman to come, waiting on your goals to be fulfilled. You just sitting back knowing that it's all going to work out for you. And that's why you're going to win. Because pretty girls always prosper. And if you're somebody who is like me, who is a pretty girl, but tends to have, you know, ugly situations that they're in or not the best situation going on right now, like at the end of the day, you got to know when people try to play you, when people try to count you out, when people think you're the underdog and when people sleep on you, you don't even have to say too much of nothing. You don't got to do too much of nothing. You going to prove your point silently. They gonna see the glow up. They gonna see the transformation. They gonna see the blessings that get bestowed upon you. You don't even have to do nothing. They gonna find their way to you. They gonna try to figure out what you got going on. And when they come back, make sure that they got it's a sight to see, baby. You're never gonna see me in the same place that you left me in. The next time you see me, I'm gonna be greater. I'm gonna be elevated. And I'm gonna be better. And you still gonna be sitting around worried about me. That's how people are. Like, you understand? That's how men are. That's how haters are. That's how jealous females are. They're gonna always worry about you, especially when you're that one. Even if they act like they ain't, even if they act like they don't care, even if they act like they're over you, even if they act like they're not stun you, they're always gonna be worried about you, sis. So when they come back and spin around and see what you got going on, you ain't even gonna have to do too much. It's gonna already be proof in the pudding. All them points you having to prove, you're going to prove them silently. You're not even going to say nothing. You're not even going to do nothing that would even make a person think that it's for them or for their satisfaction. Everything you do is going to be for self. Every blessing you get is going to be for self, honey. Please believe that. One thing about it, I am in the business of making life my bitch. Like, if something's not going my way or something's not going as I want it to go, I have a way of making it go that way anyway. I control what's going on around this motherfucker. So if I say my life is going to be great, my life is going to be great. If I say my life is going to be prosperous and happy and full of love, then that's what it's going to be. Make life your bitch. She can't tell you what to do. You tell her what to do. You tell her how to live. That's all. Period, point blank. That really just boils down to spelling. Putting spells out into the universe, actually calling out what you want and saying that you got it and knowing that it's on the way. You're really just predicting the life that you want for yourself and manifesting the life that you deserve. So at the end of the day, when the more you speak positivity, the more you speak life into yourself, the more you speak into your future and your goals, you're going to be great for it. So keep on popping your shit. It ain't nothing but some manifestation. I see myself as a successful entrepreneur, a businesswoman, somebody who's really just an elite mother, somebody who's really caring and giving to others, somebody who wants to help others, somebody who has a nonprofit, somebody who's literally just a public speaker and a public figure. That's who I see myself as anyway. I'm always giving somebody the game, whether I'm at the airport, whether I'm at the strip club, whether I'm at the backyard barbecue. I'm always giving light and love and advice to people who really want it and need it. So at the end of the day, I'm already hurt. I'm already a content creator. I'm already an influencer. I'm already a public figure. Like, that's who I am. That's just what it is. I'm manifesting that shit. So it will be. Because if I want it, it's mine. Period. I'm here to tell y'all, pretty girls deserve abundance. Pretty girls deserve a good life. Pretty girls deserve to be happy. Pretty girls love to be complete and secure and content on their own, within, inside. And when I say pretty, I'm not even talking about look wise. I'm talking about beauty within. Prettiness from within. And that's what it translates outwardly. So when I say pretty girl, don't ever think that I'm talking to one specific person. Whatever pretty is to you, that's who I'm talking about. Whatever is pretty about you, that's what I'm referring to. So like I said, pretty girls deserve abundance. And that's you, sis. As a dark-skinned woman, brown-skinned woman, I don't know, because people it depends on the day. People call me light-skinned. A dark-skinned person might call me light-skinned. A light-skinned person is going to call me dark-skinned. A brown-skinned person is going to call me the same as them. I go to the DR, they think that I'm Dominican. So it's just like, as a black woman, we've been society has told us that we're not pretty or we're not cute if we have big lips, dark skin, big noses, big lips, like all of that. We're told that we're not beautiful. But at the end of the day, I've always known that I'm the shit. I've always known that I'm pretty. Even when others and haters try to tell me I'm not, I just solely believe that I'm a pretty girl. And as I got older, and even now to this day, I get more compliments about my beauty than anything. I get called gorgeous. I get called pretty. I get called beautiful. I don't just get called like sexy or fine. I get that too. But in real life, when I'm going to Walmart, people call me pretty. And it took me a long time to believe that I was. As deep down, as much as I am confident, I did have moments of almost believing in the haters that told me that I wasn't. And now when I look at myself in the mirror, you can't tell me I ain't the finest thing walking. You can't tell me I'm not the most prettiest girl on this planet. Like, I just don't believe it anymore. Like, I know that I'm beautiful. And you got to believe that you are too. Regardless of whatever anybody tries to tell you, you got to understand that you are beautiful, sis. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. And one thing about it, I'm never stressed about the bad times. I'm always worried about the good times because I know that I'm a good person. I know I put good energy out into the world so that I know that good things are going to come back to me. I know that blessings are going to come back to me. I know that abundance is going to come back to me. I know that however I treat people who deserve to be treated a certain way, it's going to return tenfold. So at the end of the day, I'm never too much worried about nothing. I learned to stop stressing. I think between last year and this year, I made a conscious effort to like not dwell on the things that I can't control. Even the things that make me sad and mad, I'm handling it better than I used to. I'm not crashing out no more. I'm not upset no more. I'm not mad no more. I'm completely unbothered. Now, I do have my moments of overthinking and like replaying things in my mind. But at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter because I'm going to be great regardless. When you're good to people, good things happen to you. So just be good. And if you want to be bad too. The word is yours, sis. Now, I've took many wrong turns in life. I've made a lot of questionable choices. But at the end of the day, everything has been a lesson. And everything that I have went through has made me wiser. So I never look at it as a mistake or I never look at it as a regret. Any lesson that I went through or any setback that I've had or any loss that I've taken, I've learned from it. So at the end of the day, it's a positive for me. I'm turning my negative into a positive. If I'm learning from my mistakes or learning from my problems and learning from the poor choices that I made, that's a win for me because at the end of the day, you getting wiser. So now on top of you being pretty, you smart as hell too, right? Like that, it just go hand in hand. And I'm really just doing everything that I would do to contour my face, except minus the foundation. Like everything that you would do to contour your face, like foundation, bronzer, concealer, all of that. I'm doing that just minus the foundation. So it's really simple. I found that looks better on my skin. It looks better for me. I don't look so manly and masculine. Like I don't have stuff caked up on my face. And when I take this shit off at the end of the night, my skin is still clear. So keep that in mind. No concealer makeup is always going to be my go-to. And I'm going to tell y'all to try it too. A part of being a pretty girl is to also be mentally aware. Meaning you have to literally go within and do the inner work do the shadow work, do the work that you know is going to make you a better person, you really have to go within and do that. So if you got to get into therapy or got to talk to somebody or just get it off your chest and journal and let it out, do that. That's going to always help you in the long run. Get that shit out. Let that shit go. The shit you harboring in your chest and in your heart and on your mind and on your spirit, you have to release that out into the air and in the universe just so it doesn't sit on your spirit. Just so you can release the negativity, you have to let it out. So whatever that looks like for you, do that shit. It's going to make you prettier in the long run. So not only are you pretty, not only have you learned from your mistakes, you're also doing the work inside yourself to make you a better person. You're just naturally going to be fine shit. Like, that's just how it goes. And one little tip that I have picked up from the makeup girlies is letting your concealer sit for more than about 5 minutes just so that it can glide in nice and neatly and pretty and flawlessly. It looks like skin. So that's really why I'm letting it set for a second. I never used to do that before. If you're a pretty girl, 9 times out of 10, you got haters. 9 times out of 10, you feel like it's always somebody out to get you, or it's always somebody who really hating on what you got going on. And you very well may have those people, but you also have a group of people who want to see you win. There's more people rooting for you than people hating on you. And if they're hating on you, I mean, that's what they're supposed to do anyway, because if you think you ain't got no haters if you ain't popping. If you ain't got no pop, what? Girl, shut up. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. I said it right the first time, but I thought I was wrong. So yeah, like I said, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, nigga. Like, yeah. So remember, there's a group of people who want to see you win. There's a group of people who will help you. There is your tribe that's waiting on you. You just got to get outside and find those people. Everybody's not out to get you. There are people rooting for you, sis, because you're the underdog, and everybody loves to root for the underdog, okay? And also, if you do have haters, just sit around and look at the haters that you have. I bet they're not prettier than you. I know for a fact that they're not prettier than you. I could put my life on it. My haters have never been prettier than me. My haters have never been better than me. My haters have never been more successful than me. My haters can't beat me. My haters want to be me. My haters hang out with people who they think that are going to, elevate their life. Like, they only off the strength of those people being in my life per se. So it's just like everything that you do is being emulated by somebody else or imitated by somebody else, because at the end of the day, you got the sauce, sis. Always remember that. None of your haters gonna ever be better than you, sis. So just keep that in mind. Them same haters, they see your potential, they see your power, they see the light that you have, and they mad about it. They want to take it, they want to have it, they want that for their life, but it just will never be for them. They're going to always hate on you. They're going to always want what you got. But at the end of the day, they could never have it, because at the end of the day, it's in you. It ain't on you. That's just what it is. It's in you. You were born with it. You got it deep down in your soul, and they can't figure out how to get that for themselves. So instead of trying to join the winning team, they want to hate on you. They want to be like you. They want to steal your swag. They want to swap destinies with you, because that's really what it is. Like, think about it. People really want your life, sis. Don't let them have it. You too pretty for all that. One thing about it, if you're a pretty girl, 9 times out of 10, your looks are going to get you in the door before anything. So keep that shit together. Don't never fall off for too long. If you're going through a rut and your hair not done and your nails not done and this not done, that not done, okay, it makes you feel a little ugly, because that's just what it does for girls. We just feel like we not all the way there if things aren't all the way together. But do what you can with what you got. Literally, if you can't get your nails done today, it's okay to get a little press on, or keep your nails manicured until you get your shit done, or find a little trick to pay for your nails. Like, it's just up to you. But at the end of the day, you're still okay even if you don't got all of that. You're still pretty even when your hair's not done. But at the end of the day, make sure it's done. I always keep that hair done. I always keep the nails done. I always keep those toes done. I always keep your looks together, because at the end of the day, your prettiness is your currency anyway. It's unfair and it's jacked up and it's crazy that that's the world we live in. But at the end of the day, if you've been blessed with a beautiful soul, a beautiful spirit, and a beautiful face, you're already a leg up toward more than other people. So tap into that, because everybody don't want to do the work. Everybody don't want to work out. Everybody don't want to get in the gym. I know bitches who got surgery and still look a mess. Like, nobody wants to upkeep and have the discipline to stay pretty. And that's where we come in, because we know the power of prettiness. I know the privilege that I have with being pretty, so I'm not going to ever want myself to fall off. Like, no shade. I see a lot of older women who just let themselves go after a certain time. Baby, I want to be one of the hot fucking grandmas. You're not going to ever catch me lacking, baby. That's just what it is. Keep your shit together. I don't care at all costs. Because when you look good, you feel good. When I look ugly, I feel horrible. But when I know that I'm beautiful, and when I know I'm cute, and I'm feeling my beats and feeling myself and feeling my hair and makeup, I'm good. I'm happy. That's all that I care about. Never take your pretty privilege for granted. Because you could do things that other girls can't do. You could walk in the middle of a section and a nigga could choose you just off your face alone. Other girls can't do that. Other girls got to just stand around and look like roaches in a section waiting to get some money. But you're pretty, so you don't really got to even do too much. You're going to get chose regardless. So keep that in mind, sis. Like, don't ever forget that pretty privilege is a privilege. Don't take it for granted. You have to keep your maintenance up. And I know that times are hard, and these hairstylists and these nail techs are like losing their marbles, overcharging like a motherfucker. But at the end of the day, learn how to do that shit yourself. I'm currently investing in my own nail kit, my own, UV light and gel manicure situation, because I spend so much money on nails and toes alone. I could do that stuff myself. I do my hair myself. I do my makeup myself. I'm very well versed in both of them. So it's like, naturally the next step is keeping my nails done, and I'm not going to spend an arm and leg to do it. So I'm going to learn how to do my own nails. Keep yourself up. Even if you can't afford the things and the lifestyle that you want, do things that are going to help you learn to do that yourself so you can stay pretty and paid. And have y'all ever heard the saying, sometimes you're not ugly, you just broke? That is so true. So freaking true. When you get some money, invest in yourself. Spend that money on vitamins. Spend that money on, little treatments here and there. If you're feeling like you're getting older around the face, figure out what you can do to get that shit together. Buy some sunscreen. Like, look up ways to age backwards. Think about your diet. Think about what you're eating. If you're smoking backwoods every single day, that's causing you to make yourself look old. I just want you to understand that. Smoking backwoods has so much tobacco in it. Smoking leaves, smoking anything is going to make you look older. But at the same time, there are healthy alternatives to doing the vices that we have, doing the drugs that we do. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about marijuana. So learn how to make everything you do pretty. Romanticize smoking weed. Like, I smoke out of papers. I don't smoke out of backwoods. That's just so nasty to me. Like, but at the end of the day, if I'm gonna do it right. When you got money, use that money to make yourself look better. If you don't want to go the exercise route and you gonna get on the table, I'm against it. But I'm not against it, but at the same time, I'm not for it either. But at the same time, if you are, in a position to where you just don't want to work out for it and you want to pay for it, okay, cool. Make sure you're doing it the right way. Don't just do it, just because you got the money to do it. Actually do your research and actually make sure that who you're going to is board certified, double and triple and quadruple board certified. Make sure you're going to professionals. Don't be cheap about the situation. Don't go to Columbia and then go get some teeth that you just know don't need to be in your mouth. Don't go just doing these surgeries because at whatever, dreams, whatever it's called, like goals, like you really have to do your research and understand that these surgeries are dangerous. So if you're going to take that route, be smart about it. And one thing I can say about being a pretty girl, you have to push past the bullshit. You have to push past all of the things that you don't want to do. You don't want to go shake your ass for this cash, but at the end of the day, you need it so it can help you get to where you're trying to go. So you got to push past what you don't want to do to get to what you got to do. You know what I mean? You got goals. Like, I'm a business owner. I want my business to thrive. And right now, the strip club is the thing that's funding that the most. So instead of me being mad about the fact that I'm in there, I'm going to use it to my benefit. And you should too. Use your money to your benefit so you can get up out the game. Period. Stay out of your feelings, pretty girl. There's no money there. Stay out of your feelings. Stay in your bag. I'm going to say it again for the slowest in the back. Stay out of your feelings. Stay in your bag. I have wasted so much time and so much effort worried about the opinions of past lovers. I don't give a fuck about what they think no more. Because at the end of the day, they could never help me get to the next level no way. They just talked about it and act like they wanted that for me. Or they hoped that they could give that to me knowing damn well they can't even help themselves. So stay out of your feelings. Stay away from these men. Be mean to these men. Do not get in a relationship. If you want to have a little thing on the side, be careful. Don't get pregnant. Keep that shit wrapped up. But other than that, don't catch feelings for these niggas. Boss up on your own. Get your shit together and then spin the block, or let somebody that's actually aligned with you spin the block on you. Period, point blank. All I can say is focus on your passions and focus on your goals. If it's something that you want to do right now, figure out how you're going to fund it so that you can do it. If it's somewhere you want to go right now, start looking up what you need to do to get there. Like, don't sit around and let your life pass you by off the strength of being sad and feeling like you've taken so many losses and you can't get back up, because you can always get up. Can't move off losses, got to keep going. That's just what it is. And when you walking in this purpose, and when you following your passions, and when you following your goals and pursuing your goals, God will make sure that everything works out. God will make sure that things prevail for you. He is going to provide. So you have to remember that. Don't ever second guess that. Don't ever doubt that. Don't ever think that it can't happen for you, because it's already happening. God is going to work it out for you. And I said that. Just like he going to work out this little swivel that won't stay down. Like, who do you think you are, Curl? Like, I'll come back with a finished product, because yeah. Who's that girl? La 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 la. Eve's that girl. La 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 la. Girl, what? Okay, so disregard my head. I'm gonna curl that at the end, but right now we're using the Juvia's Place palette. Which palette is this? Girl, the letters done came off. I don't know. It's the nude shades. That's all I know, baby. Beautiful shade. Beautiful palette. I don't never really even do too much on my eyes, but I guess for y'all I can, because what else do I have to lose at this point? I done ran out of topics that I was supposed to talk about, so yeah, y'all just gonna get me finishing up this makeup. Yeah. And I guess I could just talk about getting ready to go to work. I mean, the club that I go to now these days, like, I like it. It's cool. The vibe is nice. Like, the girls, they ain't, you know, they're a little roachy, but they cool. Like, I can't deny it. And roachy for the strip club girls, or the people who not in the strip club world, is girls who just like act so thirsty when people be in sections, just run to the money as soon as a man sit down, like don't know how to like have no type of conversation, no couth, no class, just straight run into the section like a roach. They're like that, but at the same time, nobody's bitchy, nobody's mean, nobody's like stank. And I've worked at clubs where girls have been like that. I've never heard anybody get into an altercation. Nobody's in there fighting or, you know, hating on each other. Like, everybody's pretty cool for the most part. You know, the girls like me because I'm pretty. Like, they compliment me like randomly, and they be like, okay. It made me feel good because shit, I am older. So when the young girls be like, oh, you look this, you look that, I be like, yeah, babe, thank you. Because, you know, I'm a pretty girl. At the end of the day, this shit don't stop just because you get a little older, baby. If you fine, you fine. Okay? And my goal is to be fine forever. So, like, you know, that's a confidence booster. I will say that. Like, the girls there are very nice and generous. So, with the compliments, I appreciate that. I love that for them. But, yeah, I'm just going to put a little eyeshadow on, child. Just make myself look like something, even though I don't be caring. I really don't, because I be knowing like, girl, my face card alone eats, with makeup, without makeup. But today I'm going to be intentional because I just want to feel pretty. So like I said, whenever you're in a rut, put your makeup on, put your clothes on, just get cute, sis. I guess I could show y'all a little bit of what I'm doing, because I just be going with the flow. But yeah, don't ever let nobody make you feel like you're not that one, because you're going to always be that one. Period, point blank. Mine is setback for a major comeback. It's so many people in my life that try to count me out and talk shit and just be weird, and just like, weirdness was on sale last year. So it's just like, once I peeped that, it's like, okay, girl, you were never the problem. You just were hanging out with people who you should not have been around. Like, you just were loving people that you should not have loved. You gave your energy to people you should not have given your energy to. So going forward, pretty girl, don't do that shit no more. Pretty smart girl, pretty wise girl, pretty better girl, don't go through that no more. Why? Why you putting yourself through that? You ain't tired of that? You just want to keep on going through shit? Like, make it make sense, sis. Yeah. Ciao. This lady jacked up my eyebrows, so now I gotta wait for them to grow back out the right way. She was hating on my thick and voluptuous eyebrows and then just did whatever to them. Like, now I'm freaking pissed. Told her to make me look like freaking Cameron Diaz. Bitch made me look like Liza Minnelli or something. Like, I don't know. Like, ugh. Okay, I'm gonna do my lashes at work because I don't got no more glue in here. So I'm gonna put some lashes on when I get to work. But this should still be fine. But anyway, boss your life up, bitch. Pretty privileged, bitch. Like, keep it cute, bitch. Like, always, okay? Like, that's all I can tell you. One thing I have implemented into my makeup routine is eyeliner. Eyeliner kind of sets it over the top. You know, even if your shit look a mess, the eyeliner is going to make it look like you did a professional job. So get into it. Okay, I got to focus on this part, so don't mind me. Just look at the material. I don't even know how to do it for real. And my mirror is dirty as hell. Like, what's going on? Like, how the hell you gonna do this to me, mirror? And I start with the outer corners. I'm not gonna do like a wing because it's not even my right liner. I got to find my liquid liner because this little pencil is just not gonna do it for me. I don't think so. I'm not gonna do wing, even though I tend to do wing by habit. Like, that'll make it look a little better. I still feel like I need a wing, so pray for me. I can't even see with the light. I always mess up on the wing. Well, I do good with the other liner. With the pencil liner, not so much. But oh well. We just gonna... Girl, please. And I don't know. I don't even want to touch it no more because I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up even worse. So, I mean, it'll do. Just put some at the bottom, girl. You'll be all right. I ain't gonna lie, the liner just give it a little bit more pop. Make sure you put some concealer on those bottom lashes too, okay? Makes a world of difference. Okay, so this is what it's giving on the eyes. Like, I don't even care how it look because, baby, no. I do care how it look. I'm lying. Make sure you perfect your shit. Don't just have yourself out here looking crazy like I just was finna. But I just, you know, I just really don't care about my makeup. Like, I just be cuter without it. I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. I feel so much prettier without makeup. But for right now, we just gonna pray about it because I'm over it. Okay, so I didn't know who I wanted to be today. I don't know what color lip I want, but I think I want like a brown and pink situation. So I'm gonna line my lips with the NYX. What color is this? Lava Cake. Because I don't have my sharpener for my pencil. Ugh. So we just gonna use this gloss as the liner. Do a little blot. And then we go in. Which one I want to do? I got like so many different color MACs. I don't even remember the name of this one. It says Rural. So, yeah. It's like a nudish pink, brown, whatever. Okay, that's just like the little base. And then we're going to go in with some NYX gloss in the color Euro Trash. Okay, yeah. The girlies love this one. I love it too. And then like this. And then, yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Now I just gotta do this hair and I'll be a baddie again. Like, I don't know what's going on, but baby, let's pull it together. And then I'm gonna just go in with the Dewy Finish Fenny Satin by NYX. I love NYX, if you can't tell. They need to sponsor me, so I can get into doing my makeup for real. But we just gonna hold that down for right now. So. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh. And there we go. I'm not a dry face the hell no more. But yeah, let me do this hair and then come back on here and we're gonna be done. Okay, so I forgot to put on my eye mask before all of this started. So I'm just gonna over conceal, you know, just to get that little situation taken care of. And I'm just do my hair real quick. Like, I love my short hair, y'all. Like, find a look that works for you, okay? It don't matter, long hair, short hair, whatever. Make it work for you. When I say I'm a girl who likes long hair, I've always had longer hair, but there's something about the power of going short that eats the girls and boys up, ladies and gentlemen. When I say the people love me with my short hair, I love myself with my short hair. It's just like, it gets me going. It gets the people going. So find a look that works for you and lock in on that shit. Because this one, you know, baby, it's gonna always hit every time. And also, since we here and we talking about it, let me know what videos y'all want to see me do. Like, what y'all want me to talk about, because I have a lot of knowledge and insight on a lot of things, but I only talk about certain things because I know that that's what y'all here for. Like, I know y'all here for the stripper content. I know y'all here for like the advice, but at the same time, let me know what else y'all want to see from me. Like, what are some of your favorite YouTube gurus doing that you would like for me to do? I don't mind, like, you know, getting in there with them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, help me help y'all. So drop down in the comments and tell me what y'all would want to see from me next. Like, do y'all want more tutorials? Do y'all want more sit down videos? Do y'all want some vlogs? Because my vlogs be actually having a lot going on in them, but y'all don't ever be watching. So I'm just like, what's up with y'all? Like, bitch, I be going to concerts. I be doing a lot of stuff. Like, and I spill more tea on my vlogs than I do on here. So you might want to, you know, log in and tap in, okay? Please. It's okay. We're going to get it together in 2025. Like, this year is my year. So I don't care what nobody else saying. I don't care what nobody else think. I feel very refreshed. I feel very refined. I feel like a new sense of purpose coming my way. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep myself going. And that's a part of pretty privilege, because a pretty girl will always bounce back. There's more money to be made, new money to be made. There's new men to put on the roster. There's new tricks to have in your back pockets. You know what I mean? There's new tricks and trades to the game that you need to learn in order to get this money. Like, it's so much more that needs to be done right now. Like, we're finna get it. Like, the opportunities are there. The abundance is there. We're on the way, okay? Don't let, fuck what they told you. Don't let them tell you nothing other than you're great. Period, point blank. Okay, the last step is blending in my concealer, because I had to double back and put some more on, because, baby, who the hell wants bags under their eyes? Not me. But if you like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep me going. I'm trying to stay dedicated to y'all, stay dedicated to myself, and just be prettier and greater and get some more money. And my ass is going to get fatter, stomach's going to get flatter. My children are going to be wealthy and successful and happy. I'm going to be wealthy and successful and happy. I'm going to thrive. I'm going to have all the things that I want in my life. I deserve abundance. I am a pretty bitch. I am a fine bitch. I am a beautiful, smart, intelligent, strong woman. So at the end of the day, anything that I want that I can have, baby, blend that shit in, blend your makeup in, and manifest the rest of your life. Okay? Bye, y'all.